So that's his back leg. I'll just show you the tail. And again, obviously the dogs tend to sit down and stuff, so I'm just going to hold underneath the base and I'm going to just brush this up. And then work my way down. All the way down to the bottom of the tail. Now I'm going to do this side. And again, they tend to get little knots under, right near the bottom. And it's probably because nobody really wants to brush right near the dog's arsehole. I'll just do that side, and again, just check this side as well. I can hear something in there, somewhere. And then we're going to do the underneath. Oh, he's being a little superstar now, aren't you, Cookie? Now again, brushed it, I need to check it. This is why we advise you to buy a slicker and a comb, because if you don't check with your comb, you won't know whether you've got it all out. And believe me, you can quite easily miss a knot with a slicker brush. Like there's one there at this far end. So I'm just going to work my way down. I'm putting it right close to this actual tail skin, because again the knots will form closest to the tail. So under here, he's got a little bit. You can see it's just there. Now it's not too bad. So I'll just give it a quick slicker. And again, doing it away from his bottom. Nobody wants to have the bum slickered. And then again, I can just go over it. If that was a really big knot, and you know, this is a sensitive area around his bum, I wouldn't advise to be brushing out huge knots. The easiest thing to do is just, let's just pretend that this is a knot there. And get my little scissors and just chop it. Doesn't really matter which way, but obviously you want your point away from his skin. So just chop that off. Okay. If he had a knot along his tail, what you can sometimes do, again, stay well away from the skin of his tail, is just put your scissors through at an angle and almost split the knot. So if this was a knot here, we could just put those scissors through. They would cut it, and then if we went back over it with our slicker brush and then with the comb, you would more than likely get that out. His body, if the body is short, you can just literally give it a good once over. And again, everywhere needs going over with the comb to check, because like, you know, under these little bits here where he gets mud from his walks. Again, I'm just gonna hold his skin, because it is a little bit stretchy, only gently. And just again, making sure that comb goes right down to the skin to make sure we've not missed any knots. If a dog wears a harness, you'll find that they can get knotting around here and here. And again, with the collars around this area. Now, if your dog is now currently in isolation, take the collar off. Don't leave it on, especially if it's got a lot of coat, because all that friction will do is just cause knots and matting, which is unnecessary. All right, if you're going out, put your collar back on, but I mean, Margot has her collar on for walks and that is it, because obviously I don't want her to break.